always asking me, how do I pattern match my garments so well when it comes to fabric that has a pattern on it. Today I'm working with a linen with a vertical line, straight vertical line on the pattern. And I already pattern matched my front pattern piece so it could match up to the back pattern piece. So right here is the front pattern piece. So I'm going to show you how I match up my front pattern piece and my pants pattern piece together, lining up the pattern matching of the fabric. So I'm going to put this aside right now, and I'm going to lay, this is my front pants pattern piece with right sides facing me. You see how the front pattern piece through the pattern piece paper is showing the lines going horizontal. So I'm going to line up the same pattern as you see here on my top piece on the for my pants piece on the fabric. And I always lay out my fabric. Normally when you buy your fabric, it's folded together with right sides facing, but I opened up my fabric wide with the right sides facing me. So I'm going to line up the front pattern piece with the stripes on the fabric, and I'm going to show you, right here it says center front, and right here on the pattern piece it says center front. And you see how everything is matching. My pants is going to be on that same center, on that same line of the center front piece. So, and you see how I'm going to lay this down where these lines here on the front bodice are going to match the lines of the pants. So when I move this away, this is exactly where I want my pants to lay on the fabric, because I want everything to match with the front bodice to the pants. Okay, so let me slide this up some to make sure everything is lined up. I'm going to match my bodice piece again so everything is matched. Is matching up the way I want it. Okay, so make sure that center front line is matched up on your bodice as well as on your pants. So you have all the pattern pieces matching, making sure all the lines are straight. Lines on the pattern piece are matching, and I'll slide this pattern piece over so everything can line up. All right. Now, I know I'm on the edge of the fabric here, but don't mind that because that's going to be sewn into the seam allowance, which is 5/8 of an inch seam allowance. So that'll be okay because that won't be seen. So everything is lined up perfectly, and now I'm going to pin. Move this out of the way, and once I get finished pinning this and cutting my size out, I'll be right back to show you how to mimic the other piece of the pattern piece. Now I finished cutting out the pattern piece, And this fabric is on, it's facing me on the right side. So I laid my pattern piece on the right side of the fabric. Now, to match it, I'm going to flip it over on the wrong side, with the wrong side of the fabric facing me that I already cut out. And this is how I'm going to pattern match it. By seeing how my lines are lined up on the fabric underneath, I'll make sure everything is lined up perfectly for me to cut out. And then I'm going to pin it down around the pattern piece. And then I'm going to cut the other pattern piece out. Make sure my lines are lined up even perfectly. I'm going to cut. And I'm cutting this pattern out for the Vogue pattern 1617, the jumpsuit. And I'm doing a sew along for this pattern. But this will also help you pattern match other patterns as well. If the fabric comes with a print or lines, or that you want to match up, this technique is definitely good for doing both types of pattern matching. Alright, so now that you have cut out all your patterns, now I've finished cutting out my front piece. Now you remove your pins. Fabric out. And like I said, this is the wrong side of the fabric, so unfold it. And now I'm going to take these pins out or off. And I'm going to remove this piece. And this is the right side of my fabric, and this is the right side of my fabric. And I'm going to fold them together. Make sure everything's matching before I put the pattern piece back on top of this, and place my markings in the right places and my notches in the right places. So make sure all your markings your size markings are in the right place before you pin it back down. This will also help you have to make notches. Make sure put them in the right places so you can match them up when you sew the garment together. All right. All right, now that I've made my markings, I'm going to do this for the other pattern pieces as well. And that's how you pattern match your pattern pieces. I hope this was helpful for you. And if you have any comments or any questions, please leave the questions in the comment section and I will return them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching, guys, and stay tuned for upcoming tutorials and sew-alongs. Yeah, take care, guys. Bye.
Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also hit that notification bell for upcoming videos and tutorials.